Hello there, my gorgeous soul peeps and soul fam. You are back with Tarot by Cassy for another pick a card reading. Today asking what is the gossip on you. So that gossip could be coming from anybody and everybody. It could be the person that you are thinking of. The reading may take a turn and it may be that it was someone or is someone that's unexpected that you weren't thinking was talking about you. But I feel that through the reading, you will know who it is that you are asking about or who it is that the reading is talking about. So we've got 3 piles today. You can pause the video if you want to meditate on the piles and then jump ahead to your pile by going through the timestamps that are in the description and in the comment section. Please note that this is a general reading. I definitely do my best to never trigger, hurt, or offend anyone in a reading, but this is a what is the gossip on you reading, and gossip can be both good and bad, so I will definitely be reading what the cards show me. If you're finding it triggering or you are taking offense, my advice to you is switch it off. You don't need to hear it right now. You're better off moving on to a more positive sort of reading, something that puts the control back into your hands and allows you to focus on how you feel about yourself rather than worrying about external people's opinions. So that's a little disclaimer there. It is a general reading, so remember to take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it's a timeless reading as well, so there may be a message for you in it whenever you come across it. So we'll get started. We've got pile number 1, the 9 of coins. For pile number 2, we have the 3 of cups. Sorry, yes, pile number 2, I said that. And pile number 3, we have the world. And I will list the cards that I use in the description as well, just in case there's any that take your fancy and you would like to look for a deck yourself. On that note, we shall get started and I will see you in your pile. Hello there, my gorgeous pile number 1. If you chose the 9 of coins, then you are my pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. So the 9 of coins tells me that the gossip on you is that you are very independent, you stand on your own 2 feet, and that you are very prosperous at this point in time, and you have brought in prosperity for yourself. So maybe you have recently received a promotion, gone to a better paying job, started a business that's really taking off, but the gossip about you is definitely that you are doing well for yourself financially, you're in a really good position, and that you are very independent and you have not relied on anybody else to get you to where you are. This is something that you have done on your own and people are very aware of that. So the gossip is that you are a self-starter, a go-getter, and someone who is very motivated to bring in good tidings for themselves, pile number 1. So we'll get some more cards from the Tattoo Tarot to ask what the gossip on my beautiful pile number 1s is. For people, the gossip is that you are very satisfied with where you're at. You are very comfortable. Sorry if you can hear all the clicking and clacking in the background. That is my beautiful dog and familiar Billy coming in and out to join us for our reading. So you get to have Billy in here today too. All the noises in the background. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Wands. And we also have the Hierophant. So the gossip on you, pile number 1, is that you have great ideas. You are very inspirational. You are always thinking up new ways of doing things. You are, I just said you are very inspirational to other people. So you are very, very inspirational, given that I felt like I needed to say that twice. But you really inspire a lot of new energy anywhere that you go. You create opportunities. You have, I think that the gossip on you is that you have a very sparky nature, my beautiful pile number 1s. You are very independent, you are very self-sufficient, but you also create a lot of light for a lot of people. You are also an authority. We can see here that he's got these 2 very small people that he towers over, looking up to him for wisdom. The gossip on you is that you are the person to go to if you need advice on whatever it may be, work, relationships, family. You are someone that people look to as an authority in what it is that they are experiencing, and the gossip on you is that they can come to you and you will come up with bright new ideas to help them look at their situations differently. So, okay, we're getting 2 more. I will take them both. So pile number 1, the gossip on you Eight of Swords. Interesting. That came up in pile number 3. If that resonated, maybe go and check it out. But the Eight of Swords is being stuck in a situation when you don't need to be. You actually can get yourself out of it, and you are not aware that you can. But I feel like, interestingly, with the Four of Swords as well, I feel that much like pile 3, this is saying that the gossip on you is that you won't stay stuck in a situation. You will move out of it and create your Nine of Pentacles. You are an authority on great ideas and coming up with new ways of looking at things. And Four of Swords is about rest and recuperation. So I feel like the gossip on you is that you are really hardworking and have gotten yourself to a really good position, but people also know that you cannot be pushed too far. You are not someone who can be taken advantage of. You won't stay trapped in a situation that you know that you can actually get out of. I feel like you have the knowledge with the Hierophant here to be able to see when you are in a situation that does not require you to remain stuck, and you will take yourself out of it and recuperate and rest as needed. So I feel like, for example, you're not someone who is taken advantage of very easily, pile number 1. I feel that the gossip on you is that you are whip smart, and you know if you are being taken advantage of, and you will cut yourself off from that situation and move into something better and something new. And you also, I think the gossip on you is that you know how to look after yourself. You know, and that's why you are so self-sufficient and so independent, because you do know how to look after yourself. You don't require somebody else to rush in and take care of you. You are more than capable of doing that for yourself, and that is something that you will routinely do. So I feel that the gossip on you is that you will put yourself first, but in the best possible way, because the gossip is also that you are someone that people can come to when they need advice and guidance. So I feel that the gossip on you is that you are possibly a very reserved sort of person, my beautiful pile number 1s, that you have these great ideas and a lot of inspiration, but you are someone who waits until they're asked before you interject and provide your opinion on matters. And so now we'll ask the Light Seers deck for some more information on what the gossip is on my pile number 1s. Beautiful, the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel that the gossip on you is that you are someone who knows when to give and when to take. So very much like what I have said here, you are someone who knows when it's time to give advice and their opinion, and you are someone who knows when it's time to give it a rest and just focus on yourself and do your own thing. I think the gossip on you is that you are very generous and very giving of yourself and even potentially of your finances, but you are very balanced in the way that you do this. You are not over the top. The gossip on you is that you are not out there trying to buy anybody's affection. You know that you are able to receive people's affection just by being a good person, but you are very, again, self-sufficient. You're not someone, I think the gossip on you is that you are not someone who needs outside validation in order to feel good about themselves or be able to create new prosperity for themselves. You are very much able to do for yourself, pile number 1. Beautiful. And the Eight of Pentacles. The gossip on you is definitely that you are an extremely hard worker. And this obviously coming right before the Nine of Pentacles. The gossip on you is that you have worked really hard to get to where it is that you are at, pile number 1, and that you have earned whatever promotion, pay rise, new job, new career, whatever it is that has come in for you. Maybe you've even received an inheritance, but people know that you worked really hard to care for your family before the time of the inheritance coming in. But the gossip on you is that you are an extremely hard worker and that you are balanced with being generous with your time. And that's too many spirits, so I'm going to take these two. Thank you very much. Yeah, so again with balance. You can see the Page of Swords. She's balancing across this tightrope. So I feel that the gossip on you is that you are very balanced between being hardworking and having all of these wonderful ideas. So very much what I'm seeing in these two cards over here. You have some fantastic ideas. You are a student in this life. You are open to learning new things. And you are someone, the gossip on you is that you are really calm and in control. The way that she's walking across this tightrope, but she isn't looking at anything other than her book. you know exactly where you're going, pile number one, and the gossip on you is that you are able to drive your life with your ambition and your focus, and that you are very focused on getting yourself to a better place, on bringing in abundance, and on also being conservative. So we have the Four of Pentacles, where she's clasping her pentacles, sorry, I'm getting a word tongue-tied, clasping her pentacles to her chest, and this looks almost like a little shanty town over here. It could be. So it could be that she is not interested in giving, but what I am seeing is that she is very conservative in the way that she gives. She has earned this money, she has worked hard for it, and she's not about to just give it up to anybody. And I feel like that also goes for your time and energy as well, especially with this card here and how focused she is on her solitary pursuit of learning. She is not even really aware of these birds that she's got flying around her, but she is full of good ideas. So pile number one, I feel like the gossip on you is that you are very balanced, you are very hardworking, you are very, very driven, and you are very prosperous because of that. You are someone who has a lot of abundance in their life because you work so hard toward it and because you're conservative in what you actually do with your money. So I feel like the gossip on you is that you don't go out spending needlessly. Maybe you don't really give a crap about having the best car or the nicest fashions or the most up-to-date technology, and the gossip on you is that you are very happy and content with what you have, even though you actually do have an abundance of things and you can have whatever you want. You are not someone who goes around and splashes their cash and is very showy. I feel like the gossip on you is that you are conservative and keep yourself very much to yourself. We also have the Three of Wands now, reading from the Rider-Waite deck to find out what the gossip is on you. So this can represent travel. The gossip could be that you are someone who travels a lot. Maybe you post a lot of travel pictures and maybe you do that for work or just for leisure, but the gossip is that you get around. So you, even if it's just locally, you are someone who is able to build networks. You have options of what you would like to do and you have a lot of opportunity before you. And we also have the Hierophant, which did come out in pile number 2. So again, if you feel any pull towards that, but people see you as an authority. The gossip on you, pile number 1, is that you are someone to come to if somebody needs help or advice or some sort of insight into what is happening for them. So whilst you are very reserved and keep to yourself, people also know that you will be there for them if they need you. Beautiful. The Ace of Swords. Yes, because you have a way of communicating, pile number 1, that cuts through a lot of the bullshit and helps people to see what they need to see very, very easily. So I feel that the gossip on you is that if you want a straightforward, no bullshit answer for people to come to you for advice, because you will give it to them and it will be good advice, it will be knowledgeable advice. You are seen to be very wise. So the gossip on you is that you became very independent through working hard and probably through trials and tribulations, and it has put you in a space where you are very much able to stand on your own 2 feet and you are in a position of guidance for others. People admire you and want to know what you know. And I just realized we have the Hierophant up here. So maybe it was just in this reading that I got it. Who even knows today, guys? I think I read that something like 3 planets are in retrograde. I don't know if that's correct or even possible, but it feels a lot like it when it's coming to my communication today. But double Hierophant. So yes, people definitely see you as a source of wisdom, advice, and authority. And I love this. For the final card for the Rider-Waite, we have the Magician. So people do see you as someone who is able to create all of this prosperity for themselves, and you don't need anybody else's help to do it. You are able to bring in for yourself whatever it is that you want to manifest, and you do so routinely. So the gossip on you is that you are very good at manifesting prosperous situations for yourself, pile number 1. You are very able to take care of yourself, look out for yourself. We also have Yin. So whilst a lot of these cards have a very divine masculine feeling around them, someone who is a boss, someone who is able to get the job done, someone who is an authority, over others or for others. We also have the divine feminine. So someone who is very balanced in their feminine aspects, their kindness, their vulnerability, their ability to show their emotions. So the gossip on you is that you are very balanced. You are very wise. You are very kind and generous, but you are very sensible in the ways that you share what you have and who you share it with. And I just want a couple more, please, to finish up for my beautiful pile number 1. What is the gossip on them? Okay, what is the gossip? There we are. Fork in the road. So yeah, I feel that the gossip on you is that people say that they can come to you when they experience a fork in the road, when they need direction. We've literally got the little sign posts over here pointing in all different directions, and I don't know if that's a llama or an alpaca, or even, could it be a white deer? I do not know. And we have a little monkey. But when things are very unclear and people don't know what to do, the gossip on you is to come to you for advice, because you are someone who will provide them clarity and assistance in working out which direction to take. And I also think that the gossip on you is that you have a lot of options available to you. There are many forks in your road for what you might decide to choose, and that you do so very wisely and in a way that leads you to the most abundant situations. And I just want one more, please, Spirit, for what the gossip is on my pile number 1s. Anything gonna jump? Yes, one last one. Building blocks, beautiful. Yeah, so pile number 1, the gossip on you is that you are building an empire. You are building something beautiful for yourself, and you are doing it for yourself, by yourself. And that's not to say that you are alone. You might actually have a partner. You may be very, very close with friends and family. But whatever you are doing all of the grunt work on your own. You are building something really long lasting and sustaining. And again, even with this lady standing up here on her own, it makes me think of the Waite 9 of Pentacles, where the lady is standing there looking at all of her pentacles in the bush. This lady is standing upon what she has built for herself, my beautiful pile number 1. So the gossip on you is that you don't need anybody else. You are very kind and caring to other people. You are very generous. You are very wise. You have a whole heap of inspirational ideas and amazing ways of communicating them through to people. But you are someone who might also be very reserved. You are very, very hardworking. The gossip is that you are very focused on and very driven, and you are working towards your goals, and you are attaining them and achieving them, and that you won't remain stuck in a situation that you know that you can get out of, that you will take the time and the rest that you need and balance out what you need for yourself as to what you give to others. But the gossip on you is that you are a magician. You are an authority. You are an absolute boss, my beautiful pile number 1. So if that resonated, please like the video. It really means a lot. Share if you think it'll resonate with someone else. Comment if you want to let me know what you thought of the reading. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so, so much. I appreciate you being part of my little itty bitty vibe tribe. I might see you in another pile, or I might see you in another reading. Hello there, my gorgeous pile number 2. If you chose the 3 of Cups, then you are my pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, I am going to go through the book for these cards. I know the meanings of these are very similar to the Rider-Waite Tarot, but there are some extra meanings for the negative aspects of the card. So the 3 of Cups: happy gathering, social activity, group effort, victory, problems resolved, wounds and painful memories healed, pleasures of life, joyous family, support from siblings, cousins, and peers, and conclusion. Okay, so no negativity in this card, my gorgeous pile number 2. I am feeling very much happy vibes around you. I'm feeling that friends and family have good things to say about you. They have a good time when they're in your presence. They enjoy your company and having you around. They like to spend time with you because you like to have a good time. and you lift people up and make them feel good about themselves, pile number 2. So I think that the gossip on you is that you are a very positive, uplifting person. I think people think that you are very family-minded, and you are someone who puts family first, and someone who is a very loyal and consistent friend. So far the gossip on you is very positive. Okay, what are these ones? I'll take those 2, thanks, Spirit. We're reading from the Tarot to start, my loves. Interesting. So we have the 3 of Swords, which typically represents heartbreak and more negative aspects in the tarot. And we have the 7 of Coins, so working hard to build something long-term, not seeing the results just yet, but knowing that whatever it is that you are planting is actually bringing something in for you. So I'm going to read for the 3 of Swords and see what that gives us. Disruptive forces, incompatibility, heartache, distance, absence, alienation, unrest, confusion, delay, loss of bearings, loss of moral compass, resolving a moral dilemma, victory through right action, the healing power of pure intentions, and no pain, no gain. So yeah, guys, I really feel like this card speaks to the victory through right action, resolving of a moral dilemma, the healing of pure intentions, and no pain, no gain. I think especially with this one here, hard work, which is laying the seeds for future abundance. I feel that people see you as someone, as I said, who is very family-minded, who is very loyal, who has a lot of integrity about them, who is very, very hardworking, and who puts their family and their very close friends first, and that is what is at the heart of your life. You're someone who is very caring and has a big heart and tries to do the right thing, and the gossip on you is that you are very upstanding, you are reliable and trustworthy, and people really enjoy being around you. They know that you are someone who is very goal-oriented and someone who is very focused on creating something better for themselves than they already have. I feel that they know that you are very gracious. They say that you are very kind-hearted and that you are someone that they really want to spend time around. So now we'll get some cards from the Light Seers deck to ask what is the gossip on my pile number 2. Okay. Judgment. Beautiful. I feel that people say that you are a very good judge of character and that you aren't judgmental in the way that you allow people to open up to you and to speak to you. I think that they say that you are very good at weeding out who is a good person and who is a bad person. And again, with this moral resolution, I feel that people say that you don't associate with the wrong kind of people. You don't associate with negative people. You keep yourself surrounded with people that walk in the same truth and integrity as what you do. And we also have the Lovers. That's beautiful. I feel that people say that you are very balanced. Pile number 2, the gossip about you is that you are a very balanced person. You take your time to assess a situation and to see what that situation will mean for you before you take action. But you are very wise in the way that you make your decisions, and you do so with a very clear and balanced mind. I feel that they say that you are very loving. The gossip on you is that you are very loving, you are very loyal, you are very invested in your relationships, and that your closest people mean the world to you. And I just want one more, please, Spirit, for the gossip on my pile number 2. Okay, all right, 2 more. I'll take it. Knight of Swords, beautiful. So I feel that he's rushing into something. And in this card and in this reading, I'm feeling like protection. I feel like the gossip on you is that you are very protective over the things that you love. I feel like this crow is leading him to where he needs to be. And with the crossbow on the back, he is ready to defend himself or defend what is important to him. He is running to his motorbike to jump on it and be led by this crow to where he needs to go in order to save the day. So I feel that the gossip about you, people are saying is that you look out for the people that are meaningful to you. You are very protective. Maybe at times it can be on the verge of being defensive when it comes to those that you love, but you are someone who will rush straight in to help in a situation if it is someone that you care about that needs you. And we also have the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So people are saying you're very independent. You are someone who loves learning. You are someone who is very grounded and is building a future for themselves. This takes me back to the Seven of Coins over here. You are learning. You are a student of life, and you are open-minded and willing to learn about new situations, new skills, new things that will bring abundance into your life. So the gossip on you is that you are very determined. You are very intelligent. When you have a communication that you need to make, you are very good at doing so. You're very balanced and you are very, very grounded, my beautiful pile number 2. People think that you have a really great energy to be around because you are very consistent. You are someone who is very reliable and people can lean on you. And now we'll grab some cards from the Rider-Waite deck for more information on what the gossip is on you. But pile number 2, people like you a hell of a lot. I think the gossip is very, very positive, and that you do not have any enemies or naysayers or people that question you in any sort of way. And I think if they did, you wouldn't care about them, and so you're possibly the sort of person who really actually doesn't care a huge amount what others think, and maybe you're here for a specific reason. Asking what the gossip is on you, maybe something has happened recently and you're wondering if opinions have changed, but I feel like in general, you're not too overly concerned about other people's opinions anyway. You're busy living your life, keeping those that you love close to you and spending your time and energy on them and on creating something for yourself that is going to bring in long-term success and fruition. Very interesting. Okay, so the Tower. Yeah, so I do think pile number 2, as I said, maybe something has happened for you recently. The coming down of something, the ending of something, something going awry that has got you actually asking the question specifically, what is the gossip? And especially with this one as well, the Nine of Swords being kept up at night, insomnia, stressing, and worrying. So I do think that usually you really don't care what people think, but something has taken place that has gotten you asking the question and you are wondering what they think. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, new opportunities coming in. And did we know we had the Page of Pentacles? New financial opportunities coming in. So this could be a work reading. It could be that you have recently lost your job or quit your job or changed jobs, and you might be wondering what it is that your co-workers have to say about you. It could be that you had a business and it hasn't worked out, and so you have had to end it, and you are wondering what your clients or even your friends and family think about you because of this situation. Something has happened for you, pile number 2. I feel really strongly that something has happened that is causing you to wonder what people think, and it's keeping you up at night a bit, actually worrying about this situation that has occurred and what others are saying about you. But the Ace of Pentacles is letting you know that the tides will soon turn and there will be new opportunities coming in. I also feel that the gossip about you is that you bring new opportunities in and you create prosperity and abundance for yourself. You don't sit around and wait for the universe to come knocking at your door. You're someone who gets knocked down but then gets back up again. And we have the Six of Cups, which is a beautiful way to finish the tarot for your reading. This is nostalgia and people from the past. So I feel like your presence lingers for a very long time after you have been and gone, pile number 2. I feel that you are someone who, when people look back and think about you, they do so with really lovely, fond memories. They are remembering times that they have had with you. See the gift of the flower that he's giving to this little girl. People remember you as someone who brought gifts into their world. That could be literal gifts, but it is more than likely emotional and psychological gifts, things that you have given to people through your kindness and your balance and your beautiful nature that inspires people and keeps you living in their memory for a really long time. And now we will finish up with the wisdom oracle, or the wisdom of the oracle, rather, to find out what is the gossip on my pile number 2, yin. Okay, so again, very balanced, but also someone who is able to lean into their divine feminine aspect, someone who is able to be very soft and gentle and kind, someone who restores balance to situations just by having their presence. That one really flipped out. Go the distance, yeah. Again, as I said, you get knocked down, but you get up again. Pile number 2, and people know this about you. They know that you have the ability to go the distance. Both of those cards just remind me so much of one another. You are someone who is able to put in the hard work for what it is that you want and for helping people when you believe that they are in need of help and deserve it. I think with the moral resolution in the 3 of Swords, you're able to help to resolve conflict. Your presence and your communication allows people to move forward, and you are someone who, oh, I love this for the final card, you are someone who brings a lot of balance into situations. And finally, we have happy. The gossip about you, pile number 2, is that you are a really genuine, light-filled being, someone who is very happy, very upbeat, even when things go wrong and you are kept up at night. I feel that people don't necessarily see the worries that you have as much as the balance that you put forward, the love that you send out into the universe, the open-minded way in which you take on board what people say and either just listen and be a support to them or give advice. You are someone who is always learning, and you are always open to doing things in a new way. You are hardworking, you are building something really beautiful for yourself, and you stick in people's memories for a really long time. So pile number 2, the gossip on you is really lovely. Please don't lose any more sleep about it if you have been. People look upon you extremely fondly and are very grateful that you are a part of their lives. So I hope that reading resonated. If it did, please hit the like button, share if you think it might resonate with someone else, comment if you'd like me to know how the reading went for you, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much to those who have. I really appreciate you being part of my little itty bitty vibe tribe. I might see you in another pile, or I might see you in another reading. Hello there, my pile number 3. If you chose the world, then you are my beautiful pile number 3. Thank you for being here and welcome to your reading. If you can hear weird noise in the background, it's Billy, my beautiful big dog and familiar, just hanging out to be a part of your reading with us today. So please do just disregard that snuffling noise that he is making. So the world, getting started for you. I think that the gossip on you, pile number 3, is that you make a lot of people feel complete. You bring completion into situations, whether it is that you are the glue of your family or your friendship group and people congregate towards wherever it is that you are, or in a work situation that you complete the team and make the team stronger by just being there and being a part of the team. But people see you as being the complete package, someone who can evolve easily and bring things into fruition and complete situations or relationships. So the gossip on you is that you are a very big part of the communities that you are a part of. So whether it's your family, your friends, your workplace, your actual community, you are seen as being someone who is held in very high esteem. It could be also as well that you have some psychic gifts that others are aware of as well, and that comes through, or that you are very in touch with the spiritual or very connected to the divine. And we also have, oh, beautiful, we have the Empress, and we have the Knight of Swords as well. So the Empress is all about fertility and abundance, again, being able to create what she wants and bring it into fruition. People could see you, also the gossip on you, pile number 3 is that you are very, very beautiful. You are very attractive in some particular way, and if it isn't physical, but it very possibly is, and maybe you just don't actually believe it, I feel that the gossip on you is that you are a beautiful person. You are very enjoyable to be around. You are someone who makes people feel really good about themselves, and you are an excellent communicator. You are someone who is able to get to the point. You are someone who is very protective over those that they love, and you are someone who gets the job done. The gossip on you is that if you need to get the job done, you are the people to call, my beautiful pile number 3. And for the last card, oh, beautiful, King of Cups. Yes, you are seen as being very emotionally balanced. You reign over your life in a very comfortable fashion. You are very balanced in your divine feminine and your divine masculine, and you are able to emote in such a way that you can share your emotions with people, but your communication skills mean that you are able to deliver messages in a very clear and concise way. So if there is someone that you are upset with, you are able to explain to them through even I feel sort of statements rather than defensive you are statements. You're able to let the person know how you feel, why they're making you feel that way, and able to resolve that situation because you have excellent communication skills. So the gossip on you, pile number 3, is that you are a very complete person. You are not someone who has a huge ego, but you have a huge amount of confidence. The gossip on you is that you know how to stand on your own 2 feet and how to manage situations. And the gossip on you is that you are able to bring about really abundant situations, abundant times into situations, I should say, and that you have an abundance of emotions, but you keep them very much in check. People know that you feel things very, very strongly, and that is both hurt and it's joy, but you are able to keep that outwardly very balanced. So the gossip on you is that people know how you feel, but without ever seeing you melt down or lose control emotionally. So now we'll get some cards from the Light Seers deck to ask what else is the gossip on my pile number 3. What do people have to say about my beautiful pile number 3? But this is lovely. People have a lot of respect and admiration for you, pile number 3, and the gossip is all good so far. People think that you are someone who is able to manifest in situations that they want that are in their highest of interests. 8 of Swords, very interesting. So feeling potentially like the victim of something and feeling trapped and stuck in something, but here clearly she's seeing this reflection and she is not seeing what is actually there. So I feel like people say that you don't keep yourself stuck in a situation for long, pile number 3. I feel that the gossip on you is that if you are feeling trapped and stuck, you will change direction and do something new for yourself so that you do not remain trapped and stuck, because that is not where you want to be. And you are someone who is able to move out of that energy very easily because you are so balanced, because you do have such great communication skills, because you are in touch with your feelings and your emotions and what is going on around you. I feel that the gossip on you is that you have a lot of ability for self-reflection and insight, and that you aren't reliant on anyone else to take care of you, especially with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you are someone who is ready to dive in and fight for their own rights by themselves. I think the gossip on you, pile number 3, is that you don't need anybody to stand up for you. You are absolutely able to stand up and fight your own fights. You don't stay stuck in the one place for long. And that's especially backed up with the Queen of Swords. She's on her little mattress boat. I don't know if that's what this is, but that's what I see it as a mattress. Like she's just turned a mattress into a boat and decided, right, it's time for me to leave. And off she hops, and she's got her flags flying and her crow over here keeping an eye on her, but she is on a journey to new things. And this again speaks about communication as well, being able to really clearly and concisely communicate. And then I love it because we have doubled up with the Knight of Swords again. So very much taking action. Someone who, again, is protected and has this crow watching over them, being like, giving them a bird's eye view. I feel that you have the ability to look at situations from a higher place and make your decisions from a more balanced point of view, because you don't get stuck in the nitty gritty. But you can see he's running, he's ready to take off on his motorbike, he's got his crossbow for protection or defense. So he's someone who is very action oriented and ready to rush into a situation to fight the battle that needs fighting or find the solution. So especially with two of these here and the queen as well for the swords, I definitely feel like communication is your strong suit, pile number 2. And are you pile number 2? No, you are not. You are pile number 3. My apologies. Pile number 3, I don't know how many times I've called you pile number 2, so hopefully you haven't already lost interest in this confusing reading. But yes, your communication skills, unlike mine today, are extremely strong, and people know where they stand with you. The gossip on you is that people very much know exactly where they stand. They know if you are upset and frustrated, but they also know that you will not be cruel or unkind in the way that you actually let anybody know that they have upset you, and they know that you will cut off a negative situation and move away from it. When it serves you to do so, you will take action in matters that concern you. And we also have the Six of Cups, which is lovely. This is all about nostalgia and his journey through life, him and his little puppy, until he's an older gentleman with his dog. You are, and this actually came out in, what did I do? Reading 3. So interestingly, we did have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups in pile number 3. So if that resonated, maybe pop over and have a little look. But this is very much the nostalgia card. So people that you have been, when you have been in somebody's life, they remember you for a really long time afterwards. Pile number 2. They remember your kindness. They remember your, sorry, pile number 3. I just did it again. They remember your kindness and how wonderful you were, what you gave to them, how you helped them to grow. You are someone who grows with people, and your kindness is a very big part of who you are. And so the gossip on you is that you are a really lovely person who comes in and makes things better and leaves long-lasting, beautiful memories for the people whose lives you have touched. And so now, to get this straight, you are pile number 3, and I had the same, 2 of the same cards, the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups, come out in pile number 2. So just to clarify that, very sorry for the confusion. I'm trying to read out of order because usually by the last pile I tend to go very quickly for some reason, and I think I just get into the flow of things and the readings become more concise rather than that pile number 3 gets less information. But I have been trying to mix it up a bit so that there will be different timings for all of the readings. So I'm very, very sorry for any confusion whilst I'm actually reading the piles. Maybe I just need to not announce which pile I'm saying every 5 minutes. That could help. But anyhow, let's get some more messages about what the gossip is on you. For reading for me today, I don't think I'd be getting so many swords, that's for sure. But you are known to be a very strong communicator, pile number 3. And you are able to, again, bring about completion of situations with the way that you do communicate what your needs are. I feel that you don't have a lot of unresolved situations in your life, so you don't have people gossiping about you negatively. I feel like when you run into conflict, and everybody does at some point, you face it head on and you resolve it then and there, so that the gossip on you ends up being positive rather than negative, because there are unresolved conflicts going on. So now I'm going to pull some cards from the Waite Tarot to get some more information about what the gossip is on my pile number 3. None of these, there we go, finally. Yes, okay, so the Six of Swords. So again, moving away from things that do not serve you. The gossip on you is that if you are in a situation that is negative, that's bringing you down, that is causing you grief, you will pack up and up sticks and move away from it. Pile number 3, you will not stick around in situations that will drag you down or bring you grief. You have so many swords in this reading. You are very able to cut ties. The gossip on you is that you are extremely strong. You are very, very brave, and you are very strong, and you don't appear to need very much from other people. You are very much a source of abundance in and of itself, and these two also wanted to come out, so we have doubled up here with the Eight of Swords being stuck, and we also have the Ten of Swords here stabbed in the back and feeling completely burned out, completely finished, so there's nothing left for you. So I do feel, I'm going to grab one more actually for you just to clarify those two, but I do feel that this is saying that the gossip on you is that you aren't someone to keep yourself stuck in situations, pile number 3. You aren't someone, yeah, the Five of Swords. You will find a way to overcome your opponents and to hold on to your swords and even possibly get them to leave their swords and just walk away from the fight. I feel that the gossip on you is that you will definitely put up a fight if you need to. Pile number 3, if there is something wrong, if there is an injustice, if there is something or a situation where someone is treating you badly, you are more than happy to fight that situation, but you do it very cleverly with words. You don't, you can possibly be, maybe the gossip on you is that you, I don't want to say can be underhanded. I don't think, he's not the sneaky card, so he's not underhanded. He's just someone who has fought till the bitter end. So the gossip could be that you will stand your ground even if it's cutting your nose off to spite your face in some situations, but that you are someone who will stand their ground, and you are typically very balanced in your divine feminine and masculine, so you will do what it takes to win a fight if you have to, but you are also very balanced emotionally, and so you don't typically go around creating conflict and drama, but you are not afraid of it if it does come into your life, but you will also cut it off, and you will hold your ground until other people realize that it's not worth fighting this fight anymore and they walk away. Breathe. So now we're going to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And I love this with the balance. I feel that, yes, people see you as someone who is actually extremely calm, someone who really communicates clearly what it is that they need, but in such a way that it doesn't ever hurt anybody else. Other people don't feel put out by what it is that you're asking from them. But I see that the gossip on you is that you are very zen, you are very balanced, you are very able to, you are very mindful, that's what I'm looking for. Beautiful, round and round. So that makes me think of the World card over here, pile number 3, that you are someone who can go around and around in a situation until you have created something better. This spiral is coming outward from the figure's mind. And so I think that people think that you have a way of thinking differently about situations so that you can right them. That you, possibly the gossip on you is that you can remain stuck in something until such time as you decide that you're not going to deal with it anymore, and then suddenly a switch flips and you pull yourself out of going around and around and you communicate what is going on for you and move on from the struggle. The gossip on you is that you are very, very strong though. You are very independent. You are someone who lives on as in people's memories as being very giving and generous and very kind. I just want one more, please. Thank you. And Treasure Island. Beautiful. So that's a lovely way to finish up. I feel like you are actually treasure to people. You mean the world to people. You are treasure to people. And maybe the gossip on you is that you keep going round and around in people's heads. They keep thinking of you because you have left such a lasting impact. Pile number 3. So I definitely think the gossip on you is that you are very fertile, very abundant, very able to communicate in a fashion that doesn't hurt people and allows them to see where you're coming from. You're seen as very strong, and even when you are trapped in situations, or even when you seem to be out of all fight altogether and you don't have any options, you will find a way to bring this back and to regain your swords and to find your power. So people see you as being very calm, very centered, and you are treasure to a lot of people that you come across. So the gossip about you, pile number 3, is that you are a really beautiful, balanced person who will fight for what they believe in, who won't stay stuck, and who is very calm and across their emotions and very much large and in charge in their own life. So I hope that resonated. If it did, please hit the like button. Comment if you want to let me know how it did resonate. Share if you think it might resonate with someone else. Subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so, so much if you have. I really appreciate you and the people that are part of my little itty bitty vibe tribe. I might see you in another pile, or I might see you in another reading.